You're listening to Nexxlegacy.
Gonna hang out with us for the duration of the show. I mean, for the most part, she just coming in to take over because she's a radio personality and she does it big on her spot as well. So we're gonna make sure that we give her some love and some rounds of applause, and we're gonna talk to her about just her radio grind and see why she's this queen bee like some of the other people that I hear from is really talking. So we're gonna do that. So before we put her on, we wanna go ahead and welcome Sweet Erin into the building as well, who is gonna help facilitate and moderate this whole thing alongside your boy Brandon. So Sweet Erin, what's up?
Hey,
What's
Mama.
up?
What's up?
I had to show up for ladies' night because I'm a lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would hope so, because if you didn't, you'll be looking like a funny man, though. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I mean,
Oh my
Pretty
God.
man.
hey, but no, I ain't gonna go there. I ain't gonna go there on ladies' night. It's ladies first tonight, so it's ladies first tonight. So we ain't gonna stir the
Absolutely.
pot. We ain't gonna stir the pot too quick. We can't blow our wad tonight really fast. We gotta make sure we stir it up, still let it simmer a little bit. So y'all ready?
I know I'm ready. Erin, are you ready?
I'm
So let's
ready.
go.
All right, let's do it.
Without
Here
further
we go.
ado, we have the owner of Diva Spy Radio, amazing promoter, phenomenal diva, and a beautiful queen. Miss Diva Ebony B is in the building. What's up, Mama?
Peace, Queen,
What's
peace,
that?
King. Big shout out to everybody that's tuned in live to Nexxlegacy Radio. Right now it's ladies' night, so make sure y'all go ahead and call us up. Everybody tune in, tell a friend and tell a friend. Call 949-270-5912 and turn up with us. Diva Ebony B is live in the building. I'm so excited. Hey, Sweet Erin.
Hey.
Hey, Brandon. What's
What's
going
up, baby?
on?
What's up? You know what? Now that I hear
Welcome.
your voice, I know you didn't already called and set it off on these little things before. So welcome back, baby. Welcome back. Welcome back.
I'm excited.
I
Of course, I had to come to
was
ladies'
like,
night.
she's like, who is Diva B? I'm like, when she talks, you remember. I promise.
Nah, you know what? I looked at the picture though. Like I went on Diva Ebony B on Twitter, and then I remember the picture, so I was looking, and then I went on Diva's on the blog spot you got too. You know what I mean? So I've been checking you out though. I'm impressed.
Well, thank you, King. I appreciate that. If to get iambranded looking at you, you know you're doing something big. If he's
Come on
looking
now,
at you,
you
you're doing something
look
big
at-
right
look at-
now. I'm trying to
look
get
at-
branded. I'm not trying to get sponsored, baby. I'm trying to get branded. Can I get
Ooh.
that?
That's what I'm talking about.
Ooh.
Hey, Brandon, did
Wow,
you
that's
check out
heavy.
my high earrings that I got on by Denaya Azores Fazan? Did you check those out? That's
Hey,
so hot.
you looking good, baby. You looking good.
Ow.
You looking good. Hey,
Ow.
but you didn't won me over already, so the night is all yours tonight. I don't give a shit. You said you ain't even looking to be sponsored. I'm looking to be branded, baby.
Branded,
Oh
right?
boy.
All about
Oh boy.
branded.
Okay,
And
okay,
got
so
your
those
work cut out
who
for you,
don't know
Brand.
who you are, let everybody know what you do, Miss Lady, and who you are, and all about everything that you're doing right now.
My name is Diva Ebony B or Ebony B. I am the CEO of Diva Spy ENT and Promotions. I am the owner and host of Diva Spy Radio. I'm on 4 nights a week. Fridays is Frontline Fridays, where I showcase, interview, and promote hot artists, independent music. Saturdays, Step Your Game Up Saturdays, where we have nothing but the best in people in independent business, independent owners doing businesses. Sunday I'm on spiritual feedings. You got to feed the spirit. It's so important. And on Mondays, it's Mommy Mob Mondays. So if you want to get all the information about the times and when to call in and to archive the shows, all you have to do is go to www.divaspyent.blogspot.com. Again, that's www.divaspyent.blogspot.com. If you didn't go get that, you can go right to the chat room right now at www.blogtalkradio.com Nexxlegacy and jump in the chat room and you can get the link there. I'm also a radio personality for Phenomenal Radio. Make sure you check Phenomenal Radio at www.phenomenalradio.com. It's just a really great movement over there, and what we're doing for the independent artists and independent business owners. Our whole mission is to put the power of the industry in the independent hands. A lot of companies that you go with, or a lot of people say, oh, we promote and we advertise, but just because you have a PayPal doesn't mean that you're in business. We are a registered business, and when we do business with you, and if you are a registered business, we are a tax write-off. So we are just honored to do what we're doing. And Diva Spa ENT has been in business for 4 years. 12 December of this year, before my baby get here, I will be in business for 5 years. So I'm very, very blessed. Very blessed. Thank Father God to do what I do.
Wow.
Well, congratulations on everything, the baby, everything.
Let me ask you this, Miss Ebony, because you kind of got that vibe, like you really grinding, and you really kind of trying to set different things as far as trends for other people doing business. So I mean, what made you do radio? How'd you get into what you're doing right now?
Oh wow, great question, Brandon. I was living in Newark, New Jersey at the time before I moved over here to Seattle, Washington. And I was always doing things in the community, PTAs, all types of walks and community events, Take It Back Our Block events. And I met a guy by the name of Kelvin Hargrove, which is formerly known now as Feature Guru 100 on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, Diva, you got a lot of food, but you need a bigger plate. And I was like, well, give me the plate. Don't tell me what I need. Where's the plate at? So he introduced me to Blog Talk Radio. And at the time, he was co-hosting on Lush Radio Online. Big shout-out to Lushy Lush. And I was listening, and I was like, wow, this is a really good show. He was co-hosting. I was like, well, how do you go about doing it? And he was like, look, just sign up for Blog Talk. And at first, I started off with the free service, checking it out. I have no prior experience in radio or advertising and communication. It's just, I really was always a people person, and I just taught myself how to use the data board, with beta board before it switched. I taught myself how to do commercials and drops through Audacity, and I just started reading and learning in YouTube, and it kind of like naturally came to me. And me being a Pisces and a queen, of course, I was going to be able to pick it up in my passion. Pisces in the house. Big shout out to Pisces in my passion. Brandon, that's the true, honest truth. I believed in God, and I prayed to the Father, and I said, Father, if this is what you want me to do, because I really want to be able to do something to help the people on a larger scale than you do. And here I am on Ladies' Night.
Right. Exactly. Well, Diva, so you did radio first. So how long did you do radio before you decided to get into promotions?
I did radio for about 2 years before I started to do promotion. And that's before I realized that I could start making money.
Right.
Well, I was like, I can get paid.
Did we lose somebody?
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
I don't either.
Had that nice little pause for a minute, so that may be the case. Diva, Miss Ebony B, if you listening, just hang up, call right back in. So we got you. We got you, baby. So
It's all good.
Hey, you know what? Hey, shout out to Blog Talk. They probably don't want to see the both of us get together and start taking over shit. That's probably what it is.
Right?
That's probably what it is. But you know what I'm saying? I'm sure
making the website crash and stuff.
I mean, it's hella-fied traffic though, so it's always good though. But yeah, Ladies Night Radio, hosted by Denia, Sweet Aaron, I am Brandon, your moderator. And as soon as we get this young lady back on, then we'll be able to hit her with some questions. Cause I got one, and a lot of it is just kind of geared towards how y'all know how it is with everybody want to be a rapper, everybody want to be a singer,
right?
Everybody want to be on the radio too. So especially Blog Talk. There's a lot of Blog Talk wannabes out there, but not really. So But we got Miss Diva Ebony B back on the line, and
Hey.
you know, you are solid. But let me ask you this. I know you was in the middle of kind of going through your whole thing, but I mean, for you kind of, you know, setting some things in motion and doing what you're doing, and I was just telling the ladies this, like, you know how it is when everybody want to be a rapper, want to be a singer, want to be an actor or an actress or whatever. Yeah, there's a lot of people on these blog talk line, on these airwaves that want to be radio hosts, but don't really carry their weight. So I mean, what you say about those, to all these people out there that's really doing it not just for the passion, but just doing it just because they think they could do any and everything?
I mean, the thing about it is, you know, those type of people and those type of personalities, I can't really call you guys personalities. I'll take that back. Those type of people are just here for attention and a position. They don't last long. So those are the main things. They're not taking the time out to respect their business. And just because, you know, and it's sad because Blog Talk will give anybody a radio station. As long as you pay Craig and Day can sit up here and talk about how hot it's getting right now. And most likely it's a show that's talking about it. But I really don't respect those shows. I don't respect them. I don't rock with them. I don't give them any type of light. But we here for the long haul. You know, and that's what's important, but we got to kind of feather them out because I do have a conglomerate called the Independent Connect, which is a conglomerate of radio stations and personalities, and, you know, we're all on the same page. But for those shows that just got a lot of buffoonery, ratchetness, unnecessary on there, baby mama drama, I mean, all the cursing, profanity, it just be crazy. Like, it seems like y'all just really left from off the block in the corner store, and everybody called into this one chat line. It sounds more like a sex line than it sounds like a radio station. But those type of people don't get sponsored. Those type of people are not doing business. If you look at it, all of y'all talking about sex or whatnot, or y'all talking about this, and you got 30 people on your show. Ain't no way I'm going to have 30 co-hosts on my show. I'll tell you just like that. That's why I say I know exactly what you're talking about.
Real talk.
I mean, and this is what happens. Everybody just start talking. You will be saying something there, and nobody understands anything, and it's a whole bunch of jaw-jacking, and nobody's getting anything done. But I don't respect those, but I do have respect for those radio stations that has a layout, an intro, tell you what you're going to be listening to and who's coming to the show, play music, get into segments. I love organization. I will listen to your show. If you organize, I'll even promote it.
She over there radio preaching tonight on Ladies Night Radio. There you go.
I know, ladies, all my ladies, oh, my God, I just want to say this really fast. Ladies, do me a favor. Know that you're a queen before you anything. You're a queen, and you got to respect yourself, especially when you're calling into these stations or if you are a personality. It's the difference between a personality and a poser. So if I hear you on your show or if I hear you on some radio talking about how wet you get, that's not interesting, honey. Everybody gets wet. What else do you do? Sometimes I want to call into the show and just go there, but I just won't.
Hey, but you have every right to be able to say what you want to say, and it's all about organization. And at the end of the day, it's like, how everybody say we all need the hip hop police out there to patrol these this hip hop game. Like we need that radio police too though. Like we need to go tell me like, yo, you're not doing it though, and this is the reason why. I ain't coming in to hate you. I'm coming in to tell you why you disorganized, and maybe you need to get some organization popping. So, yo.
Right, or get your own ideas,
Right.
Stop stealing other people's ideas.
If they're true businessmen or businesswomen, they will take your advice and upgrade. I love when people give me correction because all it does is make me better. I'm not going to say, you just take it on me, la, la, la. No, I'm going to sit back and listen to what you're saying and try to say, okay, what else can I do better. And mostly those type of people who have them shows, they only on for 15 or 30 minutes. They got the free service.
Yep.
They really do. That's why they be talking fast. But like you said, they think that they hating on you. But quality people, what did I say to you the other day, Queen? Oh, niggas do business with niggas. Business people don't do business with niggas. I don't do business with niggas. I'm going to say it right here live on Ladies Night. I don't do business with niggas. I just don't. I do business with business people.
Right.
Business is real.
She does business with kings and queens only. Sorry.
But
no,
like, it's a lane for everything, you guys. Like, it's a lane for everything. You just got to know your lane and stay in your lane. And, you know, if we were trying to get sponsored right now by Pepsi, and I say, okay,
wow,
check it out, Pepsi. I'm going to be on Ladies Night Radio. It's going down, you know. Let's listen to it. And they listened to the show. And we go from talking about, I'm just going to be real random. We go from talking about special needs kids to anal sex. How that sound?
Right, exactly.
There ain't no structure.
Exactly.
How you do that? Where they do that at?
Right.
Where they do that at?
Right.
I'm just saying. Hey, real talk though.
Couple of
Hey,
ways
Diva Ebony B is our guest on Ladies Night Radio. And what's, you know, since you've been doing radio for a minute, what's been your biggest challenge as far as any and everything, be it if it's to secure guests or if it's to, you know, structure a nice little topic of conversation, mix in music or whatever? What's been a challenge for you, baby?
My biggest challenge, because when I first came in, I was being a people pleaser, and that wasn't working out.
Okay.
I'm going to be honest with you guys, I was being a people pleaser. So the biggest challenge was finding my niche and finding those things that really meant something to me and that were appropriate, and the things that were going to get a good response and good ratings. So it took me a while to get it together, and the format that I have now is great because when I do the shows now, I interview the guests for the first 30, then the second 30 I do a mix, then the third 30 I do the educate and regulate session, and then the last 30 I do the take them to church. That was the hardest thing for me is to find structure and to find topics or segments that was going to catch the ear, have the people come back, and really leave them with meat and potatoes and not just a couple of sweet, sweet sugars. I didn't really want to be in the people. I wanted to be able for them to have fun, but still leave with something educational or something that they could take back to their families and share with their kings and queens. And people, co-hosts. I went through a few co-hosts, and it was great for me because it put me in a position to sit down and put some requirements of who I do business with, and not just they're one way on air, and then when they get off air, they turn into a whole nother Jekyll and Hyde person.
Right.
So yeah,
I know.
Question. Yeah,
I know.
We've seen our fair share of that here too.
I know.
exactly what
I'm
not alone.
But
Hey, Ebony, I've been doing this for 6 years almost, and I've been through so many damn different co-hosts. It's ridiculous. So, some are here to ride with you, but not ride or die with you, and that's a big, big difference when you're trying to be able to grow a business. You know what I mean? So, people are here for the ride, but some people are never here to ride or die. So that's how it is.
Ride the coattail. If you're going to ride my coat, listen, you're going to ride Diva coattail, you're going to take it to the cleaners and get it clean. Ain't going to be riding no coattail for forever and you not putting in consistency. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my man, consistency.
Consistency and being on time. I have canceled interviews. Like, the artists, I tell you, if I tell you to call in 5 minutes before time, if you don't call in 5 minutes before time, I will move on with the show like you never was on the show. Your name would be all up there, and I was moving on. You'd be like, Diva, I'm on the line, baby. You late. You are late. When you come,
she don't play that game, so Robbie Brackens would have not had an interview, basically.
Oh, for real?
He would have been struck.
When you show up late to something, that is a disrespect to all people who are tuning in. Exactly. When you are late to something, that shows that you do not care about that person's time. You do not care about the time and effort that the person put into it. You don't care about yourself, so why should we care about you?
Oof, absolutely.
So what do you do? I have a question. Like if you've been promoting a guest like all week, and they're late or whatever, you just ride right past it anyway.
Well, if they're late, if I've been promoting them all week and they're late to the show, I'll bring them in at the end of the show. If they're a paid guest, they come in at the end of the show. If you paid me, if you got one of my promotional packages, I'm a woman of my word. I'm going to interview you. But if you come in late, I will wait until the end of the show, and you will have to sit on the line until I'm finished with all the segments, and then I'll get to you.
Oh, my God. See?
If you know
I interview you in after hours.
Yes, if you knew a week before, your name been popping up, my team been popping up, your phone been blowing up on Twitter, Facebook, Moto, Google Plus, all of that. And you show up late, and we've been promoting you for a week now, and what you forgot to 15 minutes before the show? I usually talk to my clients 24 hours before the show, too. I'm pretty persistent. I will call you 24 hours before the show and say, how you doing?
Do you let those people know, hey, check this out, you come in late, you about to wait?
Yes, that is in my agreement. That is in my agreement. And when we're talking on the phone, once we're doing an agreement, before I even take their credit card number, I'll say, here's a couple of guidelines that I want to highlight for you, and I did send it to you via your email and your agreement that's in red. If you need to cancel, just let me know 48 hours before advance. I know life-on-life turns happen. And also, if you show up late to the show, you will be interviewed at the fourth segment.
So a lot of what you do is basically, you basically are really grinding to be that voice for the up-and-coming artists and the artists that haven't, that may have a buzz but need to be, I guess you could say, you need that extra edge just so they can be nationally known on this kind of, on the platform, right?
Exactly, for artists and independent business owners, because we talk well with our clients before we even have them come on the air, and we talk about them needs. We talk about their needs. We ask them, well, what do you want to send attention to? What are you looking to promote right now? Have you done an interview? Are you interview ready? So we make sure they're well and comfortable, and we do sometimes I even do a little test run of an interview with them so they can know exactly what to expect. To help them, because we're showcasing, these are our clients, these are our artists, these are our independent business owners. And there's going to be a lot of people listening, so this is a showcase. It's not necessarily just an interview. We are showcasing you, and we want 1,000% for you.
Gotcha.
Definitely. What was when it comes to artists, before you started doing the promotions and started charging for promotions, what was the biggest problem that you were having with artists?
Music, their content. That's the only thing, was their content and what they were talking about. And I struggled with that for a while, and I had to think, like, there's a lot of youth that listen to my show, too. A big shout-out to the Boys and Girls Club. Love you, Boys and Girls Club. They have showed the Diva a lot of love. We do a program there called the Hot Host Program in the summertime, and they have picked up Diva's program and have incorporated it. On 66, the Boys and Girls Club, they have incorporated in their summer package program. But we get a lot of youth listening in, and I want the lyrical content to educate and motivate. Your music should educate and motivate. And if you don't have it, then you should go back into the studio and do so. And if you can't, then you can find another ratchet station that will play your ratchet music.
Ouch. Absolutely. Diva Ebony B is our guest on Ladies Night Radio. If you guys want to talk to her and holla at us, see how she's doing, go ahead and hit that number, 949-270-5912, and hit that one button to be heard. So, Miss Lady, we were talking about promotions. The reason we have Diva on today is because she actually is one of my promoters. And she promotes DeniaAzure.com. You guys can check my jewelry out at www.deniaazure.com. She has been a friend, and I met her first, what was it, through DJ Genius. And so from there, yes, shout out to DJ Genius. He is a phenomenal DJ, and then he does radio, everything, just, I swear, jack of all trades. It's craziness. But I met him through her, and the funny thing was, when I first met her, her name was Diva Mary Kay.
Yeah.
So I almost avoided her because I used to work for Mary Kay, and it didn't work out very well. So I was like,
Wow.
oh, crap, she's going to try to sell me something.
Wow.
Now, me too. Me too. Don't feel bad. Me too.
So, yeah. And so, but then she had a show. What was your Wednesday show called, your daytime show?
It was called Women's to Women's Wednesday.
Women's to Women's Wednesday. And I started tuning in, and I just heard this beautiful voice and this amazing attitude, and I was like, whoa, what is she doing? And so when she started to change up her shows, I made sure to tune in and check it out. I actually, for a short period of time, co-hosted with her on Began with Saturdays. So, yeah. And she's definitely a huge mentor and a really great person. So the one big thing I love about Diva is that she is all about promotion and making money from radio, which is hard. So what would you say is the first step when somebody wants to start doing promotions and how to make money off of radio?
The first thing when you want to start doing promotion, you got to look at your area. Look at where you are in your target market. Who are you trying to promote? So you got to do those who, where, whys, and what. Who am I trying to promote? Where am I trying to promote? Why do I want to promote? And, what is it that I'm going to promote? So you got to look at where you want to promote. Do you want to do it local in your area, or do you want to do it international, or do you want to do it both? It's great that we have the worldwide internet now because we can promote all over the world. But effective promo, when you're starting a promotion business, the first thing you want to do is get registered. So important. You can start off small and get your business license in your area. Go to your the city hall, or you can go to your, I think it's the secretary, the treasurer in your city, and you get your business license. Tell them you want to file as a sole proprietorship. First thing. So you can get your business license, you get your tax registration, you get your insurance and everything. Get your business license first. This is going to carry you a long way, and people will respect you for having this in your business and on your wall, and you'll feel good every day that you see it. So get your business license. I think it's about $80 for a sole proprietor, which you're going to be able to use and cutting off, getting some money back on your taxes as well. Then decide who you want to promote. Do I want to promote business owners? Do I want to promote artists? Do I want to promote dealerships? Do I want to promote healthcare? See what's booming right now and what everybody is talking about. Another tip that I use is I went and I Googled top 10 promotional companies. I want to be in the top 10 at first. And then I said, you know what? Why not the top 5? So I Googled those companies. I looked at their packages. I looked what they were doing. And I started to teach myself. And still to this day, I go to little seminars and meetings and stuff like that to better myself. How are you promoting? Are you promoting via airwaves? Are you just promoting on Twitter or on Facebook, a viral promotion? Are you doing street or street promotion? Or do you have a street team to do the footwork to pass out flyers? You got to ask yourself those questions. I would really say that it's important for you to have full circle promotion. When I say full circle promotion, I'm talking about the internet, text. Mm-hmm. You want to get to the people right where they're at. I want you to know about my business wherever you at. So here's my amp, and I got your telephone number, and I know you got your phone in your hand right now. So here's my business. This is my business card, and also having a street team is really cool, and pimp your car out, too, with your logo. Get your logo on your car. Get your logo on your T-shirt. Get your business card. You are a walking billboard. Your whole life is just you're a walking billboard for your company. So those are a couple of diva tips I'm going to give to my kings and queens out there. And also, if you're looking for real sponsorship and to do business with people who are in business and who have money, just be aware of the type of things that you promote. And if you're not making money from the stuff that you promote, and change up. Go somewhere else. Go try another market. If you're not making money and promoting daycares, do medical. And when you're out, talk to people. The people who say hi to you, your bus driver, whoever, everybody should have your business card, because you never know who they know that needs promotion.
I agree with that. Also, can I add that, especially if you're doing radio and you're a radio personality, you know, the best thing you can do is have a personality and sell yourself. I mean, you know, you can download this show, put it on the CD, and sell and promote it like it's you know, take it to some of the highest people as far as that's doing concerts, events. You might be able to host one of those events. The blessing that I got was being able to interview so many different people, and then word of mouth kind of hit, and then they were like, you know what, I got this event, but we need an MC. Can you go ahead and MC? And then the negotiation as far as dollars pop off too. So, you know, being aware, like my diva said, being aware of actually what your niche is, because if you don't really know what your niche is, then it's going to be hard for you to go out there and sell yourself, because you're going to eventually have to do it anyways. You feel me? So it's something as simple as that you can be able to get that attention and possible negotiations with a lot of different people doing a lot of different things.
And don't be discouraged. One thing that we learned in Mary Kay, and y'all know this. One thing you learn in Mary Kay is sometimes to get those 1,000, you can get those 1,000 no's to get that 1 million yes. You got to learn how to overcome rejection. You cannot feel bad or get discouraged when somebody tells you no, because there's always somebody that's waiting to tell you yes. You got to keep pushing past the person who tells you no. So I've got 1,000 no's, but the million yes is what mattered to me. And just like Brandon was saying, like the word of mouth carries. So make sure you present yourself in a professional manner. You don't want someone going back and saying, you know, that ghetto behind diva talking about she a radio personality. When she talking to two cans, how many viewers she got? That's another thing too, you guys. Have your presentation ready and together, or have your EPK, your electronic press kit ready, and be able to produce and show some numbers, some live numbers. And be excited about what you're doing. Love what you're doing, because the more you sound excited about something, the more you can convince somebody else to do it. And that's real.
No doubt. Yeah, you can't be dry on the air. That's just not going to happen. I mean, who does that? Who does that?
Right?
But what we are going to do, though, on Ladies Night Radio, hosted by Denise Aaron, I am Branded, your moderator, with our guest. Can't even call her a guest. She's coming in. Hey, she's taking over right now.
Diva Ebony B is in the building, so stay tuned. We're going to be back.
Thank you for listening to the #1 radio station for the people.